and we are here in Seville participating in the Tourism Innovation Summit. Glad to be here. The topics we are bringing to the table today relates to how data spaces, this innovative initiative, what is bringing to the tourism and the transformation from a digital perspective. Data space is one probably of the most innovative initiatives that we are seeing today at European level. The origin of that is the effort made by the European Union jointly with the industry sector in order to build up a new data economy. And Amadeus is taking a proactive initiative on that, and that's what brings us here. So we're going to share today with the rest of the industry and with the stakeholders here is our perspective about how Amadeus is building that data economy, how we are contributing to that. In particular, we have taken the initiative to develop a data space. We started in France. It's so-called IONA X. No? IONA X is probably one of the most innovative data spaces in Europe today. It touches on three vectors, tourism, mobility, and transport. We are doing this collaborative with the tourism, with the travel sector, Air France, SNCF, Aéroport de Paris, and the tourism stakeholders. We are now expanding and moving into Spain, and we are glad to be sharing this with the people, with the companies here in Seville these days. There are tremendous challenges these days. I think we have to analyze the context in which we are today. It's a context that is more competitive, there's more competition in the travel, in the ecosystem. There is also more uncertainty. So I think the biggest challenge for all companies that we are investing in, that we are in the travel and tourism sector, is how do we make sure that we capture and we attract the best tourists, in particular tourism destinations, and we accompany the travel and the traveler throughout the journey. Right? So in that respect, technology plays a key role in Amadeus, and Amadeus we've been investing not only in research. We recently, a few months ago, released another innovative study around new traveler tribes. So understanding what are the needs of those traveler segments is critical so that we can develop the technology that is being used by travel companies, airlines, airports, hotels to capture and to accompany the so-called always connected traveler, which is much more digitized, is a new traveler with new needs, especially after COVID. So one of the biggest challenges is how do we make sure that we can compete in this new environment, in this new ecosystem, which is much more digitized and much more sustainable. I think this is really one of the most prominent sectors these days in terms of innovation applicable to travel. I think in terms of visibility is gaining more prominence in Spain. I think by looking at the number of companies and partners and customers we are meeting here, I think this definitely is getting more visibility. Now I think the biggest challenge is how you make it more visible at European level, which I think this year is looking at the internationalization of the event. You can testify that this is getting more visible at the European level. So well done, Tis, and hopefully we can continue with this partnership. Thanks.